The insurance company and their lawyers, they know the fact that when somebody doesn't have a lawyer, they can take advantage of them, and they do, they will. So I mean, I represent other lawyers who do all different kinds of law, and even though they're lawyers, they know better than to try to handle their own injury cases.
I feel our job as attorneys is give clients representation so we can put the client on equal footing with insurance companies and their representatives. And for that reason, again, without having to obtain counsel, we find clients wind up settling for far less than they should, simply because they're at the mercy of the insurance company. The insurance company in the legal system is very adversarial. They hire attorneys and insurance adjusters to make sure their rights are enforced.
Yeah, insurance companies don't do the right thing. They do what's good for an insurance company. And what's good for an insurance company is the exact opposite of what's good for the claimant who's making the claim against the insurance company.
We often find an individual who is without the ability to see that they get the medical care they need, to see that they receive the lost wages that they have suffered as a consequence of some physical injury. And it's our job to see that they are able to continue to exist while a lawsuit proceeds. Exist meaning receive monies necessary and lost wages, receive the medical care that they need, receive a vehicle if it's an automobile accident that they need if their own vehicle is inoperable as a consequence of the accident.
I think insurance companies have gotten harder and harder to deal with, whether they've had success in paying less on claims over the years, so they want to set their benchmarks lower as to what they pay on claims, or whether they've seen that people don't like to litigate cases, and because they don't like to litigate cases, people will settle their claims more cheaply. It may just be the fact that they answer to their shareholders, and their executives every year need to show that they're making more money, and if they're not taking in more premium dollars, they got to pay less on claims to make more money. So it seems like every year the insurance companies want to, make sure their profits are staying at the level they've been at, and to do so, they've got to decrease what they pay out in claims.
All we are attempting to do is see that an individual who has been injured as a consequence of someone else's negligence or fault, that they are compensated, that they're made whole. That's the only way we can do that in this society. So if they've incurred medical bills, if they've incurred car damage, if they need an operation of one kind or another and don't have the money to pay for it, then the individual who caused that particular injury should be held accountable and should have to pay for it through their own insurance company.
It's rewarding for me to know that I've been able to help somebody beat an insurance company that was trying to cheat them. And we see that in our everyday practice. Insurance companies try to wear people down. They try to cheat them out of what's fair. And it's rewarding at the end of the day to help somebody beat an insurance company that's been trying to cheat them.